Hello everyone and welcome to another stream where we're gonna do some dwarf programming basically. Alright, let me double check everything works. Okay, cool. Alright, so start as usual with a little bit of recap. So basically I've been working on a few things. First and foremost, sounds. You can hear birds chirping away. They're different depending on the time of day. So F mode is actually really good. I mean, look at night. This is a night sound. Let me pause the music. You see? Some bugs, some, usual night critters. Morning, you get some birdies, activities. Then, I think this is wrong, but what's the time? You get different things here at 1. I don't know why we have those in the middle of the day, but I messed around with the F mode project. So basically, the way this works is in F mode, you have, let me connect to the game. I don't know why I have dog sounds. Low rumble. This is probably the thunder rain. Maybe they're here. In any case, we have sounds. I didn't see too much faffing around with it because basically someone will make this properly. This is just a test testing. Oh, I shouldn't have closed the game. Another thing we have is spatial sounds. What? And we might do a bit of work on those today. So here, look at this. So let's say you want to dig this. I put some digging sounds. I don't know if you can hear it, but you'll hear this on the right side. And as I'm moving, right? That's cool. Yeah. More fixes have been done on... oh, we have an editor now. Music back on. So check this out. To make it easier to iterate, everything is editable now. So previously you'd only see these values like this, like a JSON basically, but now they all have boxes you can basically edit. So this is pretty cool, I would say. I'm very happy with it. Everything, maybe not this one, but this one is editable. Weight, some offsets here and there, animation, physics, renderable component, texture type, width and height. I think this boolean isn't used anymore. Color multiplier, if it's flipped or not. So if I change this here, what? You see, changing position. Cool. So this was good for you know, iterating on various things. Almost all components are editable. Some of them not, but it's very easy to add more stuff. Okay, I need to remove actually a few. Item component, item dwarf, of course. Anyway, so this is pretty cool. I'm really happy. Let me show you how this works because I think it's nice. So basically, all my game is an entity component system, and this is the AI component. You slap this macro on top of it, and it just automatically populates this list here. If it can't, for some of the fields, you get a compilation error, and then you need to derive debug UI on the field type. So something, maybe a path needs to be edited. This doesn't. This needs to be edited, but yeah. Path, I think in this case is just start and destination. And these are the entity type, entity ID, which is what you're wearing on. I need to make this a bit cleaner. Yeah, the foods you can, this is a FFF, whatever foods you can have. And I think this is your current task, which is equip armor priority. Anyway, this action, yeah, this is an action only, task none. He's trying to equip an armor with this priority. Is my faction, and here you can see the hunger. So here, if I just lower the energy, you'll see him going to bed. Where is action type sleep? So he's just going to bed, getting naked, sleeping. There's a bit of a problem. So he got naked here, but he also lost hair. So that's a bug. Sorry. Yeah, but he's sleeping in bed now. Right. Also, you can see them while they sleep in bed, which is good. And you can see his energy increasing here. The 70. It's actually quite fast. We need to figure out a ratio. Alright. Beyond that, I did a few... Oh! The head was moved, but not the hair. Because the hair isn't a child of the head. And neither is the beard. Okay, that needs to be fixed, because it will never show them properly in bed. But yeah, another thing is my cats actually never get tired. Look at this guy. His energy constant, but if I make him sleep, he's going in bed just as well. Hey, why doesn't this work? Asking for blank harvestable tree. Do we not have axes? Require tool ID none. Why is this guy not cutting my tree? This sapling. it's ready. What's this guy doing? Anyway, so more work needs to be done in the action and task system. I was actually thinking the whole weekend about it. It has some problems. So let me grab my my thing. So the problems are, it's a little bit unbalanced now and also a bit buggy. So let me give you an example of things I was thinking about. Anyway, so yeah, we could fix the cat. I want to make the cat sleep today. We have some new textures. I created golden variants for all of our tools and balanced a bit digging, so I think this feels good. So let me show you. This is how long it takes to dig with an iron pickaxe, which is not the lamest one. I think we should have a stone pickaxe. Let me put a note here, like in Minecraft. I'll figure out the power a bit later, but basically this is like a tier 2 pickaxe. I think it feels fairly good. Oh, I also made the camera rotate. It almost works, but these are wrong. This is wrong. Because these don't need... They need a different texture here. You can't just rotate them because they look wonky. Same for this one. But there is an angle where they look fairly good. Yeah, I think this one. No. Anyway, rotations work. I need to fix these items and ask for more art. So they're rotated properly. And also stone takes longer to dig. Another thing, I don't think we're spawning iron and copper and things like that, or gold. So that needs to be fixed. Yeah. Why don't you forage that tree, man? What's happening? Also, I suspect my dwarves are eating grass, because I made the grass type of food, but obviously it only works for chickens. Yeah. All right. Why doesn't this work? Error action owning tasks idle. Okay. Consume item. I think this is him eating grass. It's ridiculous. But yeah. So I'm trying to get this. Look at the chicken. The angle is wrong, but he sits in bed sleeping. Oh, one quick one for the chicken as well. So this chicken sleeping, not sleeping, the non-sleeping chicken. Oh no. Need one with a separate. Yeah, this one. I don't want to have the shadow because the shadow is transparent, so it messes the depth buffer. So I need to put the shadow on a separate thing. This is my golden pickaxe. Here. Chicken. Chicken PNG. Yeah, and then we'll figure out the shadow after. Yeah, so I redid the cat, and then I have the sleeping cat. So what I would like to do is move this chicken more towards... So first of all, chickens shouldn't sleep in the bed. Second, maybe cats, we need to have a different texture when they're sleeping, because if you... My chicken. If you look at their renderable... No, their AI, he is sleeping. Right, but you can't really tell, so we need to change the texture. So, alright, let's do that. Let's do the texture thingy. Yeah, I did a lot of work. Also fix a bunch of bugs and random crashes where you couldn't minimize the game because I was losing some surface that I assume always exists, but it turns out it doesn't always exist. All right, so all right, so let's do... First of all, I think I'm applying some offset to everyone instead of grabbing it from somewhere. So I want to just see sleep. Yep. Just the head visible. This is wrong. So first of all, we should transform this and the beard. Also, is it because... Okay, let me put a note here. How should we do this? That... You know what I mean? Is there another one? Okay, here. This is for armor. I don't know where I'm resetting this, so probably here. Set reserve. It's done. It's not here. It's surprising to me that the dwarf just doesn't have the head always offsetted. So obviously someone resets it. Maybe. It has helmet. Oh, local offset for the root, which is what I'm taking here, is being reset by the movement system. So when he starts moving, we will... This is where it's reset. Right, but this needs to be something that we take from the... what do we have here in terms of things? Also, God, I love it so much. Be such a small editor. So we have the dwarf AI component. Yeah, maybe we set it in the AI component, and then we need to set the renderable component. Is it here? Of course, it's not. You can... I like ECS because you can see this is becoming a messy function because it touches so many things. I don't even want to know what this is. Live dwarfs. Okay. So the goal now is to get this cute cat sleeping in bed. I should allow cats sleeping in bed, but not they shouldn't occupy the bed. So there's a few things to do here, but let's check something. Transform body part component. All right, so we slap a right component here. Rendering component. What the heck are we? Oh, this is do current action. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be messy. Right, so renderable components will need to be... we need to replace the texture for something. So to replace a texture, we also need the... the resource manager. I want to make this as simple as possible, so how do we do this? These two I already need to touch, and I'm already touching the AI component. So let's fix the offset. Where would the offset come from? I guess... yeah, I wouldn't mind having it in the AI component. What else do we have here? Body. Yeah, you have your body, you have your equipment. What's on the body? Stats, body parts, require food types. Not too bad. This needs to be a nicer bit field. Maybe I should use one of these crates because it's not easy to debug. Right, so if I put it on the body as the offset we sleep, it doesn't actually matter. Equipment, destination, path, action. Yeah. Okay, let's put it on the body and then expose it here so we get sleep in bed. I'm so happy I'm using glam for everything as well. So nice. Local offset. Okay. I was thinking if this should be optional, but we won't make it here optional. We'll put it here. Like this. And then default, it will be I think these are pixel. This should be a vectory, actually. It's an integer. Yeah, this is a bit wrong, but okay. Let's put this to 0. And then set 7 to 12 for dwarfs. 7 to 12. Right. This is definitely not a dwarf, but let's do that. I don't like this music. Let's skip this track. Okay, are these all with rain? Making me sleepy. Let's pick something else. Cool. All right. Music is set. Where are we? Recipe item. No, not this. Is it descriptor for AI? Body part entries. Okay. Default food type all. This looks dodgy. Let's implement a more reasonable default. Oh, is it because... Oh, this would be a vector of food types. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, we almost did it right. Okay, so we're actually solving a bug. Let's see if our editor. Nice. Oh. So by default, you can eat meat, vegetables, fruits, grains, dairy, baked, cooked meat, fish, insects, and no grass. I think this will be better. Because my dwarves kept eating grass, and it's because probably this wasn't set on them and it went to the default, which included grass, but that's cool. One bug fixed. And then let's do here. Maybe no option. And can I have this? Yes, I can. So by default, it will be 0, which is good. Go to my recipe table, and now my dwarf. Where's the AI? AI stats, body parts, blah blah blah. Okay. It's gonna be this bad boy. And I believe the... Yeah, they're just 3 values as an array. So what did we have? 7 to 12. This is a bit unfortunate. It's integer, so maybe I need to... but then, yeah, this is fine for now. And for a cat, it would be, let's see. Oh, we also, I'm sorry. We also need to set it. Boom. And then where do we build this body part? That body part. Okay, we don't quite set the body part. It's a bit annoying. Easy peasy. Whoops. Delete this guy. And mutable self. Too fast in saving. Okay. Boom. Should be it. It wasn't it. Okay, what are we talking about? Incorrect. Okay, come on, let's not be silly. This should be good. renderable components. And resource manager, we need to fix these guys here. Okay, let's pass this through even if they're not used. Okay. Okay. Resource manager. And then another right component. Here, and then how many components do we have here? Okay. This doesn't need to happen anymore because we're not hard coding anything. Cool. And then what else? They're not used, of course, because this is for changing the texture later. And I guess when we spawn the system, I need to pass in the right things. Yep. Oh no. I was praising Z. Crapped itself. Okay. Well, I mean, Windows is not fully supported yet, so there you go. Okay. Okay, here. Should be there, and then at the end. I think this always exists, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. Planning. Okay, we're building things. Okay, it's logical width and logical height. Not used anyway, so okay, I don't know. Debug UI for back of T doesn't work. Okay. Okay, we're linking now. Well, man, but okay. I can add a description to this. How? I don't get what's going on with the performance. Maybe we should profile a little bit. Oh, I actually do know what's going on with the performance. Excuse me. Excuse me. I commented some code which I am sure I didn't put back. Yep. I shouldn't have closed the game. I have shader reload. Whatever. It's not good. Why is this not filling up? I wonder. These are filling up, not this. Question for another day. But yeah, now the FPS is fine. Okay, and now let's get this cat under some control. AI component, get sleepy cat. Yeah, this is not looking good here. I need to figure out a way to do it. Anyway, energy. Okay, so now the offset is 0. I can't modify this one because it's only set once, which is nice. But we can just go to the transform and figure this out. So, whoop, whoop. Seems about right. -1, 8, 17. Let me see if we go lower. 16, 15, 14. Maybe this needs to be a bit further. I don't want it to be too far away from the bed. So it's a delicate balance here. I think this is fine. -3, 8. -3, 8, 16. Well, this is a good one. It would be cool if my editor would save things here, but connecting things back from the in-game thing to the component descriptor is a bit of a pain. If I would just load components from disk, it would be easy, but it's not how things work. So we'll have to suffer through this a bit. Where's my dwarf? What? Did I not put its Oh. This is the enemy dwarf. This is our dwarf, and then this is our cat, AI. Okay, sorry, got distracted. -3, 8, 16. And then we can try to do something easier, which is if we find the texture, because this happens from time to time, so it's not super expensive. Just the head visible, set local offset, whatever. If it's not the bed position, if it is the bed position, also so this is called do current action. I'm a bit surprised. What's this doing? If it has finished, else match, work on item, if blah blah. It is called Partic. I'm a bit confused because I was moving the okay. Fine. If it has a transform component, it has the rendering component, then no, if let yep, and the texture type would be my texture type plus sleep. Okay, it's not possible. This is getting not cool, but And then we need to swap it back here. Yeah, I don't like this, so we're gonna do it the other way. And then we get the rendering component, and then how should we do this? Put the quad there. Sleeping texture, put it here, and then okay. I actually saw a guy today having a really cool setup where he edited things in Sprite and then had the script to export things, and it exports the tightest box around them. And I was thinking about my textures that they're kind of wasting space, and I could do something similar. In any case, let's see, we're setting the sleeping texture quad, but I want this to have a reset. I don't have a reset because I don't want to save it anywhere else. Okay, and then does it have copy? Loan. Let's have a copy on it. It's for floats now. Okay. And then let's have a reset. Cool. The reason I'm doing this is so it's a bit easier here. If we're done sleeping, just reset it, I don't care. We could be a bit like careful and do if this is happening. Okay, so now again we're doing the same. AI, where should we should slap it in the body here. Uh, this should be it. Normally you don't have one, but if you do, actually, no, okay, if you do, we'll get you a bit of a functionality to get unset it. Actually, now maybe I don't need getters and setters anymore, because these are, I don't really like them. They're a bit kind of C++-ish Java, but problem is I didn't have like a good debugger, so where I could put data breakpoints. So it's really easy to catch something in a setter. But now I don't think that's true anymore, so maybe I should just make more things public. Texture quad, and now call sum. Actually, this guy can be an option because it will be initialized to none. Texture quad, and then sleep. Okay, so this is just a texture. This is so we don't look up the texture over and over. Just return it here. Cool. And now we can just go to the recipe, and where we have our, okay, beautiful. Let's put another. This actually needs to be optional, so it's fine. Because I need it to be none. This one I don't want it to be none ever, because an offset of 0 is fine. Okay, unless your local offset is not 0, but no, it is because of animations relying on it. Anyway, sleep texture quad, and now let's just build. Actually, it's with the oh, and this would be optional because it would be sleep texture. You can't put the offsets there, you need to look them up in the resource manager. Okay. Missing something here. Boom. Sleep texture. Okay. So if let sum sleep texture equal sleep texture, then texture quad would be if let If we have one, well, even if we don't have one, I don't care. We will set it. So AI components. Let's be a bit consistent. I think this is good. Dot cloned. That's what I need. Actually, I should remove this one here. And then well, let's run and see what happens. As usual. Right, but all's good. Mhm. I don't like this because why don't I like it? Because I want the cats to be random, but then I need to match their sleeping textures with their visuals, so I wanted to keep this sleeping texture in the AI component, but like to put it in the rendering component and patch it. When we pick a cat texture, we pick the sleeping texture, and then if we have one, I set it, and I don't put it on the body. And then this offset doesn't quite make sense to be. Okay, whatever. I wanted to keep them in one place, but okay. Okay, Alex, good job. Now we need to go back here. Let's not put it in the AI component. I should have. Man, I need to use Git a bit more. Okay. I don't even need to read it. I just set it and reset it. Then, God, it's getting so warm. Okay. Okay, then this guy doesn't need to be here. And then, okay, we maybe this doesn't even need to be an option, and we can make it like a sort of a standard type of thing. Let me show you what I mean. Right, texture quads, sleeping texture, it's an option. Sleeping texture quad, maybe. Who knows? It doesn't return anything. And then we do the maybe this needs to be here. After all. Oh. Right, okay, this was a little bit of a detour. Going back to the recipe. So this would be now in the rendering bit. Yeah, so we have a random texture pool. And now, we don't even need this, sorry. We need to go in the world. Renderable. Get a texture, which is a static string. Okay, we get a texture quad. We put it here. Okay. And then here, okay. A bit stupid because the rendering component is for everyone, not just It's a bit silly, to be honest. Hmm. Naming is hard. Don't know where a good place to be is, but here, hear me out. It's a bit less ugly because I can do this. Wait, how do I... Did it push? Push. This is what I wanted to do. So now they will just have the suffix. I think I just need that. Yep. Found what? Oh, I mean, okay, wait. So we have this, and then doesn't involve long enough. What? Oh, I can't. Oh, this is such a pain. There you go. Happy now? I don't like it, but at least it will match. So I'll show you why. Good. So let's put cat gray sleeping, and let's export all the cats now. Open. Where's my cats? Where's my cats at? Look at these bad boys. I opened a billion things. I need this one. Okay. I don't need the shadow. Okay. There's no black and white cat. Okay. Cool. And you will be the orange. Oh, why do you look a bit wonky? No. Okay. And then I'll have this boys sleeping as well. How should we do this? We said this. Oh no, it's underlined sleeping. Doesn't matter actually. This is the PNG. Light brown PNG. Okay. Cat brown sleeping, and the last one, last but not least, boy. All right, so here's my thinking process. We're gonna put these 3 times here. Light brown cat, light. Wait. Light brown, brown, orange. Okay. Cat gray, sleeping cat. Light brown. Just a quick check on the textures. Good. Cat brown. Ooh. Oh, it was called dark brown, wasn't it? Where's my texture? Quick rename. Fixed. What the heck is this? And did this? Did it? This is good. This is good. And then orange. Cool. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. And now we will go to recipe table. Oh, let's pray to the texture packing gods. Let's see. Not enough space. Not good. Oh, we have all of these cows. I don't need a billion cows actually, if they're not. I think if they're not different, can just delete them. Right. Maybe I can put nothing. There's no need to even have a renderable on this one. I just need a transform. Oh, black and white. And this is the head. I don't. How about I remove this? I don't. Do I need a transform for it? Probably not. Cow leg. Let's delete this boy. Oh man, if this doesn't work, I'll be so pissed. Cow head. Another cow other leg. Cow back left leg. These are a ton of textures, none of them useful. Body part component. They can have the body part component, they just don't need renderable. I don't know what I was thinking. And blood spatter. Leg. 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 And I think like cow torso doesn't have a. No, white has this guy, but okay. Oh, because they're entity holders and they will need a transform. Let me just remove these guys because I feel I know what's gonna happen if I just don't leave the transforms. Although might as well fix that bug, but not now. I just want colorful cats. Renderable. Cow. Texture type dwarf. What are we talking about? Texture type called black and white. Okay. Nice one. See if this works. Of course. Doesn't have field, whatever. Okay, give me a second. I need to make some tea. Alright, so where's my cat? So why is he so wonky? You see this? What's that? Alright. Debug cam time. What the heck is this? Is it the sleeping on top? Does it have sleeping? What's going on? This is cat gray. Cat gray sleeping. It looks like that. What? How could it be? This is weird. Did something go wrong with the export? I mean, they're obviously not looking like this. So one thing we can do is check the texture map. Textures, where's my texture map? Should start deleting some of these. Texture atlas. Yeah, cat gray, normal looking. Also, where's the rest of them? I see a brown one. Brown, dark brown. Orange. Sleeping. So what's going on? What is going on? Guess we'll never know because I closed the game. Okay. So let's see what happens in planning here where we go to sleep. Do we reload by any what? So we set resource manager. It doesn't matter though, because the coordinates are the same. We set it and then we spawn things. And then we spawned some cat. That's normal looking. Actually, we don't have spawn logs anyway. This is a hack for equipping. This guy is getting dressed. Okay, wait. What's going on? What is going on? Cat. You need to set this to a low value. The guy went to bed. So somehow we didn't. No, that's not it. Excuse me. Do you guys see this? They're all the same. Previous. Oh, if we keep setting it, what would happen? Because we will keep... No, I do not know what's happening. I take it back. I take it back. So clearly this guy changed to sleeping. As you can see, if I change the material, it's only behind him that changes. But then somehow we render this guy as well on top. And all of these have the same value. I'm very confused. I am very confused. I mean, first of all, this doesn't work. So That needs to be fixed. But then we set the texture quad. And then that's it. And this works. But then setting an... This is very, very strange. Very strange. So this used to, I mean, does it not work anymore? No, this works. Wait a second. You know, this is the thing. It's really confusing to me. I'll change the way we set things, but right, so we have a sleep texture quad, which is this guy. And then we have this texture quad, which is this guy. 06051, 013, 057. 57, right? I mean, okay, so we're gonna lose this one. Okay? And I know why. It's because we keep setting it. But, like, I don't see it here. But if we go here, I was wrong. Actually, this is correct now. Previous. Am I going insane? Oh, he already woke up. Now he looks fine. Am I losing my mind? Oh yeah, I am. I am losing my mind. So this guy has the Oh, it's because I know why. I know why. It's because... Oh my god, my keyboard keeps changing to UK randomly. I uninstalled every possible setting and unset it to just be English US, randomly UK, English International. Why not? Wow. Wow. This is wrong, so we need body parts here. But cat head... shouldn't have a renderable for sure. And then cat gray, is it called just cat? And then random texture pool. Remove this boy. Okay. There is a problem, which is after we set the texture, we don't unset it properly. So we need a sort of an active texture and then don't touch the other ones. Okay, the problem is the cat head and the cat itself were setting the same, were on the same thing, and somehow I got very confused by my own things. Okay, so these are the texture pools. Now we're gonna see it sleeping correctly. New game. I think it's because the cat head appears on top of the root. Ooh. What's missing? Edit hierarchy. Why do we assume this guy exists? Who knows? This is not even, yeah, doesn't even make sense to do it if you don't have a rendering component. Okay. They do assume transform component though. Although, if we don't have one, it'll be fine. So, whatever, we can fix that later. Where's my cat now? Oh yeah, this boy. So let's make it sleepy. It's gonna go sleep now. Okay, this offset didn't work. So let's not this offset. Transform -3816 didn't work because of various things. I think it's because it has a different 1, 9, 15. Okay. Okay. Cat, blah, blah, blah. 1, 9. So this needs to be correct, but I think, yeah, it doesn't it doesn't change the layer. And it seems it's working, which I thought we do have a bug here somehow. Where's my cat? This boy. We need to always make them sleepy by hand. We're gonna fix that soon. They don't have a thing that drains their energy. Drain it manually. Okay, this is good enough. Go on bed. Boom. Okay. And then, oh, this is ugly here. That should be fixed. He woke up. This is very ugly. Probably because the bed. Okay, this does nothing whatsoever. I think the bed is having some weird. -4. Okay, put bed on -4. What was it? Oh yeah, this guy now didn't wake up. And I think it's not about didn't wake up. I think it's a... Yeah, it didn't wake up. Hmm. Well, no. Wait. It's idle now. So he did wake up, but somehow... Boarding action idle. Okay, whatever. We should debug this. Okay, we have sleeping cats and I need to fix the bed. So let me quickly go here. Bed. Size. Layer 2. We said -1. Right. Okay, this is good. But one other thing I want to do is Let's go here where we initialize the test world, and then bed, a cat. I don't need a dwarf, and I don't need a chicken. All the others don't have any AI stuff on them. Now I can enable traces, debug logs. Right logger, term logger, debug. Why wouldn't you be debug as well? Is debug lower? Okay. Okay, let's not touch that. Okay. I would like to enable trace logging actually. Oh, this is not looking fantastic, I think. Just a bit more in front. Okay, Mr. Cat. Go to sleep. So he moves from idle to sleep. Now he woke up just fine. Okay, let's add some logs now. So these are trace. We'll let them on debug for now. Debug, error, info. Info is above debug, right? Yeah. Debug. Sleep. I think there's another way they wake up. Which I don't know what to say about it. It might come from needs. Wake up if we are starving. Okay, this should be an error because this will not happen. Yeah, so if we wake up, we need to reset our looks. But we'll see soon enough. Where's my cat? Come here. I need to remove that, but it's fine. Get sleepy. Sleeping. Okay, let's say we got 200. We got up. Is he getting hungry? Oh no, he's actually not even getting hungry. It's not like he woke up from this. And he's not waking up anyway. Action only. Consume item. No, he did get... Setting destination. So it has a sleep action and... nothing else. But then he got a consume item. And he was idle, so... why would we not set the texture? And I checked the renderable component and the textures were fine. Yeah. Sleep texture quad, current texture quad is different. Previously somehow it's incorrect. Okay, so I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, wait. Just deleted this bit here. And then of course it's gonna always set previous, but let's put this guy as the original. Because I think if you call sleep twice in a row, you would set this and then override previous as well, because it's not like a stack. Okay. Here we go back to original. So I think this is the semantics I wanted anyway. So yeah, this would work because I removed that bit. Cool. I want to see the chicken sleeping. Oh, and can we just do something real quick? Effect tired. Blob. Should stack true. I'm not sure about that. 'Cause Dwarf torso. I think this is a better one. Okay. Okay, so cat doesn't have body parts. Let's make a cat torso first. Does it matter though? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So leave it. No, it actually does, because I want the effect only to be applied from the torso anyway, so I need one unique thing. Cat torso. Cat torso. Cat torso. Item. Cat. Name ID. Okay. Body part type. Torso. Okay, modifiers. Cow torso, nope. I want the one from the dwarf. Yeah. So now cats should get tired. Unless I messed something up. Also, it's weird that I can assign a head to this body part. Dodgy. I think they only matter for armor. Dodgy, AB, dodgy. Okay. It's my cat. Okay. Yep. Energy going down. Now he's sleepy. He's going in bed. I think cats... okay, this is one thing. Salt. Right, and let's see the chicken. You need test world. Chicken. Chicken, random texture pool. Okay, let's do the chickens as well. So they have sleeping icons. And then add the sleeping modifier on them. Chicken 1. What color is this guy? White. Chicken white is good. Let's edit my chickens. Chicken white PNG. Okay, cool. Okay, where's my chickens? Cats. Nice. Oh, okay, wait. I have a chicken white sleeping that I need to add. I'll save as. Okay. Oh, actually, okay. Chicken white sleeping. Only here it matters. The texture doesn't matter. Cat sleeping, sleeping. Chicken sleeping. Whoa, not good. Okay. Yeah, we don't need them more than once. Okay, let me export the rest. Okay. No shadow. Okay. And black. I did. Why didn't it copy the right layer? Did I have the... File, save as... Chicken black sleeping. Light brown sleeping. And then chicken brown sleeping. I mean, difference between these two isn't... There's more chicken colors. Chicken brown sleeping, and we're done with the sleeping ones. Save as... light brown, and now brown boy. Come on. Just chicken brown. Okay, cool. We have them all. So let's add the textures. Okay, this would be light brown, black, whoops, brown, Night brown, a quick check. Yep. Black. Okay. And brown. Quick check as well. Yeah, all of them reference good things. Let's build our no more room. I think it's time. It's time. How big is this texture? I think this is fine. And then 2048. If one added a constant, my man, why did I just copy paste everything? Okay, cool. Just like, let's do it right now. Even though this code won't be touched ever again, because I think this is more than enough. I'll start packing things tighter. Ooh. Okay, it's opening the wrong main. Look how much room we have. Crazy, crazy. Okie dokie. One thing we need to go in here. Do I ever hard code this size? Of course. Some random pathfinding things. Mesh pool sizes. Okay. Let's run this boy. This needs to be between 0 and 1. I wonder here. We never load the texture, I guess. Yeah, we don't. So where do we load it? Create from file. From file, from bytes. My god. From image. Okay, these are hard coded. Of course they're not. Cool. Okay, I mean it works. Where's my chicken? Oh yeah. Right, so now I can add my chickens here. Chicken light brown, chicken brown, white. And then the sleeping textures will be automatically picked up because they have the suffix, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too happy with my solution, but I just don't really care. Look at this guy, completely different chicken. Right, let me make him sleepy. Right. Oh, he passed. He fainted, didn't you? You fainted. Good job. Okay. He's gonna go sleep in bed. What a guy. He's a bit offsetted wrong, but... Oh, it's not here. I need to look at his transform now, and then... Should chickens sleep in bed is the question. Actually, I'm not gonna put this here. So chickens shouldn't sleep in bed. But they just faint, but then they never recover properly their energy. Okay, so we have a solid thing here. I believe if you faint, you should change your texture to sleeping, first of all. And do you keep fainting, I wonder? Needs. So if you faint... So for sleep. I think there should be a needs bed, and if you don't need a bed, just fall asleep wherever you are. Get current action, get action for needs. So he wants here we want something to rest. Wish this was bigger. Okay. Get action for needs. If consumable has effect. Here's the problem. When dwarves are sleeping, they're getting the rest value from the bed. And I think that's not cool. I mean, it is correct because if we have bigger, nicer beds, you should get more rested faster, maybe. So that's good. Let me think. If you faint, you have like a baseline. But fainting is a bit harsh. Because it keeps you down and doesn't quite recharge your energy. So how should we solve this? We can have a few sleeping areas for animals, actually. Problem is, once I build an inspector, I don't want you to click on a sleeping cat and see the status fainted. But I can maybe write something like napping or whatever, even if it faints. And then we can have a sort of a max that depends on the AI component. Okay, we have this. So if they need to sleep, body, before we call get action for needs, so here we should know that we don't need a bed. We can make some consumables that have animal rest, like a pile of hay and things like that, and then animals go there to sleep. But this would be an animal rest. And this would be like this. Yes, animal rest. We'll seek these guys. Wouldn't you like? So here, if our energy goes below something, I would like us to look at the AI component. If they're animals, do we also reserve? Yeah, this would be like Okay, let me do it like this. Okay, so if action is animals, else if action is dwarf. Oh, we don't have like a sort of a type. I guess player is the dwarf. Because these are implied. I'll rename that in a second. We do this. I guess we can do this. Let type rest type is this guy, and the thing needs to be animal rest. We start from 0, we don't care. Actually, we don't care about the effect value, it's just the type that we care, but we can't express this. And this is the rest type. Okay. Now, I'll leave it like this for now. Why didn't you leave my comment where I put it? What's wrong with you? Oh my god. By default, if you're an animal, you can do this, but like, okay. So then you get a nicer sleep. Then you wake up. Okay. Here if it's 0. We have a new action to faint. I guess this action of fainting as an animal, you should have a way to go to sleep, which is kind of like faint, but get reasonably recovered. Okay, well, for now, I think the cat needs to become a mini pet. What's your faction? Because I want the cat to be still mini pets. So let's put a little bit, this is dwarf layers. Whatever, this doesn't matter. Wild animals, fairly clear. Farm animals. Cows, chickens. And this would be cats, dogs. So cats and dogs will sleep in the bed if possible. Um, or should we per sleep? Wait. I'm trying to make them. You also want a cat to sleep near a fireplace. Also want a cat to sleep near a fireplace. How would you do that? You'd put a sort of wait, what happened here? Okay, this would be the same with animal rest. Makes no sense to force myself to put all of this because none of them will have anything. Fix after load. Then cancel other modifiers. I don't know. Don't know what this is doing. Shouldn't wake up actually cancel your rest as well? But it's actually only canceling the fainting. I think fainting is overly complicated, honestly. I need to think a little bit more. Like this effect of waking up. What's the point? You know? Okay, this guy is fantastic now. You can... So if I'm making sleepy... Doesn't care. He went to eat some stuff. And he will soon faint. He already fainted here. Okay. Wanna see now this guy properly waking up. Sorry, I need not waking up, I mean the textures. Chicken, yeah, what's happening to him? Why is the chicken gaining energy randomly? Okay, he does fall asleep. He woke up and he's fine. Okay. We need to improve painting for animals, I guess. Be honest, I don't mind that they're fainting. I think the only problem would be because at night chickens usually come by themselves in the coop to sleep. I think only dwarfs will reserve the bed, but not the chickens and not the animals. So they can share a sleeping area. Unless they're cows, in which case they don't have room. Okay. Okay, what are cats eating? Cats are not having anything set for. Yeah, faction pets is fine. Alright, this was a big piece of work. Oh, for the bed, we need another AoE, but not with sleeping, with animal rest. Did I copy this guy wrong? Is this guy I need to copy now? Okay. It's a bit weird that target type single entity ID null. I mean, And I want to see the cat. Oh no, because we said cats don't need animal rest. Maybe cats will try a human bed. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do. Cats shouldn't occupy the whole bed. When sleeping. Okay, because like I would like to see this dwarf and the cat sleeping in the same bed. Right now it's just let's put this bad boy nine nine what 9 energy. This cat 9. And you see, this guy took the bed, and this whole guy is just like, I'm gonna faint soon enough. Not cool. And there's room in the bed. So, in that case, what's the time? Maybe we have time for a little thingy, which is entities marked to be reserved. This is a mutable thing that comes, and then so if it's not reserved and contains what? So if the item isn't reserved and it's not marked, you insert it. And then you return this guy because we found an entity that has the desired effect. Okay. This is another thing. AoE modifier. Why would this guy have a target type of single? Us and all. They should be all. Target entity marker. Is this AoE like whole design I did here makes no sense. I could pass in the faction here. Oh, this is consume item. Okay. And then this is looking at AoE zones. And marks it. And returns an action with sleep with a bed marker, which is the entity component ID. Yeah, so this needs to be rewritten a bit. you know, I think we're all good here. Balance, so edit. Cats sleep in bed. Well, they're from the other thing. Okay. Separate sleep texture, and then I think we're kind of good. Cats now get tired as well. Increase texture atlas size to 2048. A bunch of work happened today. Cool. Actually, we also generated some sounds, but yeah. And I think with the sounds, we need to keep updating position. Maybe each entity gets a sound component, and then we iterate through them. If it has a sound playing, update its position. Something like that. Took a note. Because right now, if you move about, they don't quite exactly sound super right. So, especially for longer running sounds, it's just not. It's better to just probably use spatial sounds for everyone, and then only the UI sounds don't have specialization from mod, and then update it per frame or something like that. Because we have a think, and then maybe remove it from the map if it stopped playing. Do I know if something stopped playing actually? Event instance, yeah. Is valid? Is valid. Winter. Whoa, this is a dangerous game. I mean, release. Make sure they get deleted and garbage collected. I mean, it's valid maybe works. So we can call is valid and set volume and then return the event instance to the sound component that we're gonna be adding. Because the camera moves, so It's not like the entities themselves move, but also the camera can move, and then I need to readjust everything. Cool, okay, that should be easy enough, but I'm not gonna do it now because I'm getting sleepy and tomorrow I need to go to work. So I'm gonna call it a day. And yeah, see you next time.